Hey, fellow OLAP fans, another week in lockdown, and I thought I'd create another short video. Today's topic is how to create better dashboards using data from TM1 and IBM Planning Analytics. So in this video, I'm going to talk about three things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the overall problems when it comes to visualization tools in general, not just the stuff bundled with TM1. The second thing is I'm going to show you how to connect and add some extended reporting capabilities to TM1 that fully leverages the OLAP data structures and really makes life easy. And then the third thing is I'm actually going to run you through in 1 minute how to actually create a report, one of several that you could. And that's the objective. If you'd like to skip the preamble and want to jump straight to connecting the TM1 database or creating the report, I've indicated the time code marks for you right here on this screen. For those of us that have been around a while, we've seen TM1's backend bounce from vendor to vendor and appear as the powerhouse behind a variety of products, from Applex to it stays with Cognos, IBM's acquisition, and most recently as the engine behind IBM's Planning Analytics. Over the many years, the TM1 database has continued to maintain a very healthy, loyal following. But on the front end, when it comes to data visualization, the capabilities that TM1 is bundled with remain pretty poor, and that's actually forced users into a variety of different places to visualize the data. So when I say poor, don't take my word for it. Let's just go to the IBM website and see how they're promoting the advanced visualization capabilities of planning analytics.
The end user can easily change a visualization. In this example, we are going to change the word cloud chart to a packed bubble chart. Here's another workspace which shows sales by SKU. Power users can also interact with the solution via a rich Excel experience.
Okay, so to a novice user, maybe word cloud and bubble chart and colors and stuff all feel cool. But the reality is, when it comes to visualizing information, especially finance information, the tools are very inadequate. In their quest to find better ways of visualizing their financial data, users tend to go into the standard BI platform world, um, and those particular technologies are not much better at visualizing financial data. This results in them being exposed to the ongoing battle of the BI platforms, including Power BI and Tableau and Qlik and MicroStrategy and a whole bunch of others. And in the center of this whole thing is also Excel, which, as you could see from IBM's video, remains the go-to place for finance professionals. Most of these vendors are not interested at all in providing clean visual consistency across visualizations and are more concerned about standing out from their competition with fancy donuts and animations and other features and functions that are useless. The resulting chaos for end users across the different platforms is unmanageable. To prove it to yourself, just go to Google and Google finance dashboards and look at the mess that comes out of it. Then go and Google IBCS dashboards, and you can kind of see what the future could look like if the vendors adopted some basic standards. So the importance of visual consistency when you're doing reports and things is not something that I'm going to get into specifically here. However, I do encourage you to visit the International Business Communications website and check things out there if you're not already familiar with them. So it's in this context I want to show you something pretty cool, a product called HighChart. HighChart easily connects up to a bunch of data sources, including TM1. And the system provides the missing finance-focused specialized data visualizations that are missing in so many of the BI tools. The system's completely flexible, and actually the charts can be displayed through your preferred BI tools, including Power BI and Qlik and others. So let me give you a quick demo of how you can connect TM1 to HighChart. This is the HighChart main page from where I go in and I can simply start up a new project. Here's where we'll build a report shortly. Here on the right is where I access and connect my data sources, in this case TM1. Data can be pulled in from a wide range of other data sources too, all combined into this single environment. From here I can specify the specific TM1 system, which results in the available cubes being shown. Selecting the cube provides the available views. And then we press finish and we are connected. Now that we're connected, I simply pick the data source up here and it opens up and shows me the various dimensions that are located within the cube. Because data coming from source systems like TM1 is already organized in OLAP fashion in quite a structured way, there's very little formatting that needs to be done. But HighChart does provide some additional tools to really further filter, slice and dice, etc. That's going to be the topic of a future video. So next, let me show you how to create a specialized column chart showing financial figures for 16 regions across a corporate reporting structure. Over here on the right are the different visual elements that you can put into a report based on your data. In this case, the visualization I'm going to make is a 4x4 matrix showing the 16 regions based on the OLAP data coming in. Now I've dragged in the column chart element, and what I'm going to do now is just tweak it a little bit with things like font sizes and other settings. Once I'm happy with the general layout, I can simply apply the data source by dragging and dropping the connector on top of the chart like this. So now the data from the OLAP database is already feeding the full set of chart elements. Now I go to the data settings of the chart and simply select the measures dimension as the one that's feeding it. Here we now see the resulting income, expenses, and profit. Next, we'll add a subchart based on the delta and display as absolute variances. And then the last thing we'll do is we will set the regions as the chart multiplier to let it spread across the 16 cells. There we go. In just over a minute, we've created a nice chart showing 16 regions. All the stuff is consistently scaled across all of the cells and automatically filled and now ready for display in whatever BI tool you'd like. So I hope you enjoyed that short demo. It's just a small taste of what's possible. So to summarize, HighChart is a sophisticated charting engine that gives finance professionals the specialized reports that they need that are missing from so many of today's BI platforms.